here it is. Alrighty. So, no, you're good. You're good. So this, oh man, this a fight that means something to me, boys. I'm not gonna lie. So back in like 2022, maybe 2023, somewhere around there. That was when I finally watched and finished Bleach for the first time after X amount of years because it's been so long. And I started and finished Yu Yu Hakusho for the very first time. And not only did I love both of those series, like they gave me a newfound appreciation for older anime, but they also made me realize my appreciation for more like serious kind of like, I don't want to say level-headed because they do kind of tend to tweak out sometimes, but like just more, I guess, like serious, mature shonen protagonists as opposed to like Luffy's little stupid ass or Goku's fucking oblivious ass or fucking Gon's little stupid ass, bruh. Like, as opposed to those characters, like a Naruto ass character, a Naruto and Asta ass character, fuck them niggas. But when it comes to like a Yusuke or an Ichigo, someone's like a bit more serious at times, a bit more mature, still has those moments, but like isn't as dumb as a sack of fucking bricks for the sake of the plot. I like that shit. I like that shit. And not only that, but these, after like finishing these two anime specifically, it's what propelled me to start into One Piece because I had that itch for another old classic, and I was just bored enough to finally do it. This fight is so in terms of like power scaling and everything, I don't really know too sure as to this matchup. I mean, I can only assume that Ichigo kind of takes the dub automatically based off like hacks and powers and like the way their universes work and everything. Yo, what's good, Beck? How you doing? But I tend to think that Bleach might scale higher than Yu Yu Hakusho because there aren't really like too many instances that I can remember that have Yu Yu Hakusho scaling going like super crazy. But this is basically the predecessor versus the protege. These boys damn near one and the same. I'm excited. Got up to Bleach. I won't spoil. Yes, I am. I did, in fact, finish Bleach. Oh, the pixel art looks so good. I like that. And I typically don't really like these pixel art fights. But that was cool. That was cool. That was sick.
Tell me, Boomstick, what happens when we die?
Endless nothingness? Jeez, man, I don't know. We just started.
Our souls are ferried by Shinigami, gods of death, in an eternal cycle of death and rebirth.
That was my second guess.
And when a soul goes astray, warped by evil and regret, it's a Shinigami's job to purify such violent hollows and send them off to the realm of the dead.
Correct.
The Soul Society.
Works great.
Save the Soul Society. Ichigo Kurosaki. I'll walk for JJK. I think another like hour and a half. I think it drops at 11:30.
But this wound began to heal when he found his calling.
I think I have to turn this down slightly. Yeah, I believe JJK drops at 11:30, and then Fire Force tomorrow. I believe Fire Force drops at 12:30. Which also, Beck, I finally resumed uploads on the Fire Force reactions on the older ones. So, episode 4 is out now. I'm gonna try to do like an every other day upload schedule for those since I have so many that I gotta shit out. So every other day for the Fire Force reactions. Every other day, every 2 days, something like that. And then I'll try to supplement other content on the anime manga channel. Like this might go there. This might go on the Marcy TV channel. Going to Starbucks and finally stop doing Fire Force like that, dude. I'm not doing Fire Force any type of way, bruh. I'm excited to finally, like, get uploading them again. It just sucks that those videos do horrendously. But because they do so bad, I can just stop caring. I can just upload the reaction. I can get them out faster. And especially since I have a faster way of at least uploading and everything. Is Bleach worth getting into? Yes. Yes, 1,000%. OST is fire. They have some nice ass fits, even though a lot of the fits aren't like official fits or like outfits that they wear in the anime. A lot of the shit that they do actually wear in the anime and like the intros and everything. And like even Okubo's own like official art with them just in random ass like casual clothes. Hey bro, it's kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. I think you'd like the manga too for that exact reason, because you'd get to see more of that artwork and everything. But yeah, Bleach is definitely worth getting into.
He can wield vast amounts of spiritual energy, called Ryoku, and exert it offensively in the form of spiritual pressure, or Reiatsu.
Okay, that's a lot of big words, but all it really means is he's a superpowered ghost with an epic sword. His spirit aura is so strong.
Dude! Yo, what's a good clutch? Everybody popping out today. Fuck yes! Dude, this is what I need. Especially at a time like this. This is what I need. How you doing, Clutch? It's been a minute, bro.
And hello to the town's new superhero with fellow Ghostbusters
Brother.
Hime, Chad, and Uryu. Plus we're
Nah shit, nah shit.
Shinigami's job to tear hollows a new hole.
While balancing
Just-
responsibilities at school, of course, GVA comes first. and
You know,
maybe a round or two-
reacting.
It wouldn't be possible
Getting
without
some.
a Shinigami
Did she just say Tekken?
School, of course, GVA comes first, and maybe a round.
Did you. Yo! Tekken is a canonical game in the Bleach universe. That shit cinema. That shit cinema, bro. Sorry, had to read some. Nukem? I don't think they can. Because, I mean, they could. But, like, I don't think JJK has gotten to nuclear levels yet in terms of, like, their powers of curse engine and shit. So it might work. I don't know.
Spirit that's physically a sword. Ghost sword.
Though strangely, Ichigo's sword is composed of two distinct spirits, both named Zangetsu, which isn't confusing at all.
Just call him Old Man Zangetsu and Hollow Zangetsu. Anyway, the double ghost sword gives Ichigo lots of new moves, including his trademark
Dude,
attack. Sword beams that
Zangetsu.
hit all sword beams. Getsuga Tensho.
I'm not gonna lie.
Ichigo is incredibly powerful, and so effective
Zangetsu might be a top 5 character.
He can fire it as a
Top
wave,
10.
detonate it mid-attack to act as a barrier, and combine two at once into the even stronger Getsuga Jujisho.
To cut even the biggest hollows down to size.
Getsuga
Ichigo is
Jujisho.
ridiculously strong, even from frame 1.
He can make giant shockwaves and throw spiritual light beams from a men's grande, and these aren't fake slower than light lasers. Guidebooks confirm they're real light, and the novels say so too.
Plus, early on, Uryu moved so fast that he left his own shadow behind.
But as Ichigo became more involved with the Soul Society, he quickly found that he wasn't good enough.
This Byakuya guy's so fast, Ichigo can't even see him. Time for a good old-fashioned training arc.
Dude, imagine moving so fast, you leave your fucking shadow behind.
Beyond, Uryu moved so fast that he left his own shadow behind.
Like, okay, you can't see it because of the fucking bar, and I don't feel like slowing down the speed. But, dude, that's fucking insane. Other faster-than-light feats include Araniro dodging sunlight, lieutenants dodging Negation beams, Nanao evading Lily Barrow's Light of Judgment, and Liltoro dodging Uobox Ashvalen, whatever the fuck.
But as Ichigo became more involved with the Soul Society, he quickly found that he wasn't good enough.
This Byakuya guy's so fast, Ichigo can't even see him. Time for a good old-fashioned training arc. Hit the music!
Until now, Zangetsu had operated only in its base state, Shikai. So Ichigo learned to release its inner power, a 10 times boost that takes most Shinigami a decade to master. Bomb.
Beck, if you're still here,
So Ichigo learned to release its inner power, a 10 times boost that...
another reason you will love Bleach. Yoruichi that bitch. And that nigga. Yes, sir. Yurichi is her. And she's black, too. Yo, another thing, bruh. Kubo be doing the ethnics justice, bruh. Listen. We don't talk about Jad. Character-wise, not strength-wise. Character-wise, he be doing the ethnics justice, bruh. Kubo loves the Spanish language. It's a beautiful language. What can I say? I don't blame him, bruh.
that takes most Shinigami a decade to master.
Bankai! In Bankai, his speed skyrocketed, letting him turn the tables on douchebag Byakuya. Even in
You're in?
Shikai, he left an attack that could destroy the whole
As you should be.
Soul Society.
Because Ichigo's greatest gift is his
We
power
got-
to improve.
We got the black community getting involved, bruh. We got some for the Latinx community. Chad the Espada, Waco Mundo, the OST. Got some for the even for the German fangirlies, bruh. With the Quincy's. Almost called them the Quintel. With the Quincy's and shit, bruh. Like, it's just such a unique blend. The Fullbringers being American and shit. And then obviously like the Soul Reapers and everything are like Japanese. But no, blending all those together, that's hype. Not gonna lie. Did I tell you my best friend named his son Aizen? That sounds kind of familiar. But that's hype. Little Aizen? Not as dope. That's tough. Aizen's also pretty cool. It's from Bleach. Yeah. Yeah, he's a character in Bleach.
Despite only being a teenager.
Wait, hang on. Trushikai, 2 Zanpakuto, Getsuga Jisho, Half Hollow, Cero Cresciente, True Bankai, Tensu Zangetsu, Hollow Mask, Full Hollow, Fullbringer, Shikai, and Bankai. The fuck is Skullclad? Final, Mugetsu, which I assume would be a last resort move in this fight.
He mastered swordsmanship well enough to thrash.
Like if Mugetsu doesn't work on Yusuke, it's cooked. So I assume he's gonna get pushed to Mugetsu.
He was getting clamped, but as soon as he heard Orihime cheered him on, that was all he needed to smash that kitty. You mean
Nigga said, "Hey, my girl watching. This fight ain't about to go how you think, little bro." Nah, that's so tough, but it's hype, bro. What? Orihime talking about some Ichigo, don't get hurt. This nigga, Grimjaw was going in for the kill, bro. You saw it. That nigga grabbed that shit and said, hey, the huz watching. Baby girl up there. She cheered me on. I can't let her down. Game is game, player. Sorry about it. Yo, that's so tough.
Yeah, but even with that main
And it sliced that nigga.
With just a finger, Aizen stuffed Ichigo's Bankai.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Rude.
That both are crazy.
Except Hollow Zangetsu wasn't going to make it easy.
Old man Zang's pretty chill, but this guy's a menace.
Still, Ichigo needed his help and conjured a hollow mask to expand his power. But this meant the hollow within only grew stronger.
Masked up, he can fire lasers, bypass
Masked
bursts,
up.
and he'll lost limbs. But pick him up enough, and he'll go full hollow. And you really don't want that.
Hollowification exceeds even Bankai, and was enough to crush Ukiura.
He'll
in a battle
lost
that showed
limbs.
all of
Masked up, he can fire lasers, bypass super
Masked
senses,
up.
and he'll lost limbs.
When the fuck did that happen? Am I tripping? I do not remember this at all. Maybe it's because I watched.
But piss him off enough, and he'll go full hollow. And you really don't want that.
Hollowification exceeds even Bankai, and was enough to crush Ukiura in a battle that shook all of Hueco Mundo, the world of hollows.
Dude.
Ichigo could even tear
Oh
through
my
all
god, the
layers of hell.
Ukiura fight, man.
Shinigami father.
Listen, the Ukiura fight, dead ass, gave me chills, man. Like, I still remember to this day being in my room, watching that nigga blast a hole through his chest, bro. The entire room went cold. Atmosphere froze, bro. I'm just sitting there watching this shit, speechless. Bro, Ukiura fight is so good.
A corridor between dimensions until he was finally ready to challenge Aizen.
Challenge is an understatement. He manhandled
Nigga,
Aizen, shattered
bro,
his sheer
no
aura,
cap.
and flexed so hard he smashed out of the black coffin, which brushes space like a mini black hole.
And yet, it still wasn't enough. So by becoming Getsuga itself, Ichigo unleashed his ultimate attack, Mugetsu, defeating Aizen at the cost of all his power.
He might have saved everyone, but now it was back to Normie.
Which was
Ichigo
so
never truly realized
crazy,
until then
dude.
just how much being a Shinigami meant to him. The power
Ugh.
of his love, his drive, his
Dog
pride
guy
in
Ichigo
himself
should have
was
stayed
gone.
back.
He
Keep his
was
hair like
determined to
that.
get it back.
Please.
He did.
The long hair was so good.
Boom! Shinigami again!
Just in time for a 1,000-year blood war with a final endgame boss, Yuhabak.
Who planned to end everything. And while other Shinigami tried their best, only Ichigo was special enough to pull it off.
His father was a Shinigami. His mother was a member of the ancient Quincy's and possessed by a hollow.
Oh, this shit's been animated now. Yeah, I forgot.
Shinigami made Ichigo a perfect union to break Yuhabak's plan. Finally, Ichigo understood himself, fully unifying with both Zanpakuto spirits within. With that came a new Shikai and 2 new Zanpakuto.
True Shikai! If you thought Ichigo was strong
Dude.
before, oh boy, he's the strongest Shinigami alive. They're dead.
1,000-Year Blood War. It's good, don't get me wrong. The anime specifically pisses me off so bad because of how good it is. You mean to tell me You mean to sit the fuck here and tell me, right, that Studio Pierrot could have done shit like this the whole fucking time? You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me we got Naruto filler, Boruto biscuit being done the way it was, the ultimate sin, Tokyo fucking Ghoul being abolished basically by that fucking bitch ass trash ass studio, bruh. Black Clover? Don't get me started. I could pick that shit apart all damn day. But you mean to tell me they pull out 1,000-Year Blood War and this is the shit that we could have been having this whole time? Are you fucking serious? Do not piss me off.
Dead. Undead. Yeah.
Stronger than Kenpachi, who could split the Dangai in half. Stronger than Senjumaru, who shook heaven and earth across the realms. And strong enough to match Yuhabak, even after he absorbed the Soul King.
Juiced up with Soul King power, Yuhabak could nuke all three realms. The human world, Soul Society, and Hueco Mundo, plus the Dangai and Garganta in between, which have a bunch of pocket dimensions sprinkled in. Hell, does the Soul King's corpse send a shockwave across all the realms?
Because what makes it worse is, like, in comparison to other, like, new gen anime that are coming out around now, like JJK, for example, even One fucking Piece, dog, Fire Force, like, this shit right here is damn near average. This should have been the standard. It's not, they're not doing anything fucking crazy. They're just actually, for once, doing a good fucking job. That's it. Nothing crazy spectacular about it, bruh.
Yuhabak was going to end everything through sheer power alone.
But Ichigo still wasn't done powering up,
Entering a new half-hollow form and merging his Getsuga Tensho with a mighty hollow attack, the Grand Ray Serra.
making a giant crescent slash that ripped through space itself.
All that power culminating in his true Bankai. A power so great, even Yuhabak was scared of it.
Joke's on you. Ichigo didn't even need it. You're done.
Ichigo was finally content. And 10 years later, he remains a
The
Shinigami,
fucking
having found the courage to
dad
stand on the edge of
cut.
life and death, conquer his fears, and walk onward. Most teenagers have no idea what they want to do with their life.
Awesome.
However, that was hardly a problem for juvenile delinquent Yusuke
No ad
Itachi,
to
because
skip.
he only ever wanted to do one thing.
Row hands. It don't matter who the
Yusuke!
outside, old folk or babies, Yusuke live to fight. It's what gave life meaning. Who cares about stupid things like friends and family?
Which is why it was so
The
surprising
women,
that
old
one day
folk,
he
or
rose up in front of
babies.
a
No,
speeding car to
nigga
save a
did say
child,
that
bringing
shit.
that reckless life to a screeching halt.
Truck-Boon claims another victim.
But this is chapter 1 of a battle shonen, so death is hardly the end.
Surprisingly, though, it wasn't a spooky skeleton in a
I don't care if you're a man, a woman, a grandma, or somebody's baby. I'll
This
still
was
kick your
Botan,
ass.
whose job
Like,
was to
nigga.
bear Yusuke's newly
Botan!
Unfortunate.
Oh my god, dude. I love Botan. Hold on. We love Botan in this household. Yo! Oh my god. Botan, best girl. She damn near just might be one of the best shonen girlies. Oh my god. We fucking love Botan in this household. Holy shit.
A girl on a broomstick.
This was Botan, whose job was to ferry Yusuke's newly deceased spirit off to the afterlife.
Unfortunately, or I guess fortunately for him, he was such an asshole that the underworld didn't see his selfless death coming and didn't have any space prepared for him. Imagine being such a menace to society that the second you do something nice, hell itself gets caught with its pants down.
So the underworld surrogate king, Koenma, offered Yusuke an alternative. He could return to life as an agent of the afterlife, a spirit detective, solving supernatural crimes and fighting off demonic threats to humanity.
Naturally, Yusuke did what anyone would do in that situation and told Satan Jr. to stuff it. I mean, he was never really good for anything and no one was gonna miss him. So what's the point of coming back to life? It's not like his mom would be sad, or his childhood sweetheart Keiko would be heartbroken, or even his rival Kuwabara would shed manly tears. Oh man.
At the
No,
sight of
bro,
what
that
one
nigga
true
shouldn't,
power
bruh.
than he ever expected, Yusuke had a change of heart and accepted Koenma's offer, returning to life
But-
with a new
but
purpose
having to
and
see
a new
that
job.
shit, I don't blame him, bruh.
Kicking ability. In his quest to beat the dog shit out of demonkind, Yusuke learned to harness Reiki, or spirit energy. He's ridiculously strong, fast, and durable, heals from wounds quickly, and can see spirits invisible to mortal men.
Even early on, Yusuke could parry Suzaku's lightning arrows, which are formed from real lightning called down from the sky. And with the help of legendary warrior Genkai, he mastered a signature move that could blast anyone to smithereens.
My favorite shot
Dude,
move ever,
Genkai
the
goated.
Spirit Gun. At first, Yusuke had a limited number of shots, But eventually, he turned it into his personal WMD. Stronger than any weapon on Earth. He could go finger blasting around as much as he wants.
The spirit gun is more versatile than it appears. Yusuke can bounce it off surfaces for sneak attacks, propel around like a rocket in flight, and produce massive explosions with each shot.
He can twist it up for a spirit shotgun, a mighty AoE blast, or a spirit punch where he keeps the energy stored in his fists and clobbers the hell out of you. And the spirit wave, a kamehameha.
I am going to be editing on stream, by the way.
Yusuke may be a punk, but he's deceptively skilled and cunning in battle.
He's not afraid to fight dirty, throwing his shoes, using sleight of hand to
After the JJK episode, I'm gonna have to end the stream for like 4 seconds just so I can get the VOD, but I'm gonna try to get these videos out like today-ish.
Yusuke's power will spike to match stronger enemies, even if it means literally burning through his own life force for a power-up.
All known demons and demon fighters are individually ranked on a scale of power from E to S.
A and D class demons are nothing special. We're talking local threats at best. C and B are getting a bit dicey in a destroy your city kind of way. A and S, well, hold on to your ass. We're talking end of the world.
As Yusuke forged
Hold on to your ass.
and Kurama, as well as his old pal Kuwabara, he found himself facing opponents he couldn't beat, such as the monstrous Naguro, who could vaporize weaker demons and crush their souls with sheer aura.
But Yusuke needed to survive.
Crusty ass nigga,
So
dude.
he had no choice but to rank up, even if it meant absorbing the power of a small star.
Dude, oh my god, that was such a crazy scene. I actually liked that. I loved that scene. It was so good.
So this spirit orb's energy per second would equal about 9 million.
Hang on, bro. I gotta find it. I have to find it. I have to find it. Oh my gosh. It's so good.
Enough to send Taguro to the grave.
Even after pushing past his own limits, Yusuke would still need more power to face S-class threats like Sensui, a past spirit detective gone bad, and a great
So fucking tough,
top
bro.
tier demons are capable of.
Sensui was so yoked he couldn't even use all his power in the human world without
So
breaking the whole
yoked.
thing. He compared destroying the whole goddamn planet to
Why,
pushing
brother?
an anthill.
According to Genkai, Yusuke could destroy the planet too, if he really wanted. And even A-class threats like King Enma have shaken both the demon and human worlds.
That anima guy is strong as
Interesting.
balls. In the past, he fought the Netherworld King Yakumo, who could eradicate the entire human world and remake the Netherworld.
But Yusuke's power surpassed both of them, to the point where he overloaded Yakumo with his own energy. And do keep in mind, Yusuke was still only A-class at the time, a far cry from S-classes like Sensui, whose sacred energy was 10 times his superior.
But not for long, sucker, because turns out Yusuke was a demon himself.
Literally, Yusuke is the descendant of an ancient and incredibly powerful being, one of the strongest in existence, Ryzen, the Demon King.
With his Mazoku mark, Yusuke can channel Ryzen's spirit for a huge power boost and a massive thirst for murder boost. This was his first taste of a dangerous new type of spirit energy, Yoki.
A form of energy used by demons. Like normal Reiki, it can be amplified by intense emotions. Unlike normal Reiki, its use creates a pleasurable feeling, feeding into the user's rage and bloodlust, the feral animal within.
So Yusuke upgraded his spirit gun to a demon gun. It's the same thing, but red. Oh, and it's stronger less since we passed the horizon, putting Yusuke's power firmly in S-class.
And making him a prime candidate to rule the demon world.
You
But
have
as he
to
was
slip it
thrust
in
into
like
tournament
that.
vying for that throne, Yusuke began to wonder
Bro
if all
snuck
this
that in
power
so
was what he
fast.
really wanted.
Self-reflection? From I'll kick your ass, Yusuke Urameshi? Nah, we can worry about that later. There's a tournament to win. Which one of you, girl, baby, or grandparents is first?
Even then, as Yusuke took on the Demon King Yomi in an epic final battle, he was still growing. He had become far stronger than before, even achieving a unique version of the Mazoku form separate from Ryzen's influence.
And a brand spanking new form of power. Kind of like Sensui's secret energy, but even better. It's so unprecedented, it doesn't even have a
Yeah.
name, but it's golden glowy.
Strong enough to clash with Yomi.
Kinda
An
liked
explosion that
when his
split
hair
the
grew.
heavens above and decimated
Better.
the Akunin tree below, pushing the Demon King himself to his absolute limits.
But then, Yusuke lost. It's not all bad, though. Even if being king would have been cool, Yusuke realized he wanted something more. He'd grown up and chose to walk a new path.
It was always Yusuke's connections with others that motivated him above all else, and it was in those connections that he found his happy ending.
But I wouldn't piss him off if you can avoid it. Get him in the right mood, or threaten the human
Dude.
world, and the spirit detective will
It was
beat
such a
your
good ending
stupid
too, man.
ass.
Long has its return been foretold, but now, finally, it is reborn.
The original Death Battle shirt that once dominated City. They wrote up two.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a Death Battle!
All right, let's go. Let's see who they're gonna do, bro. Sorry.
It's a demon. That's hollow. No doubt about it.
Bro shed his body quick as fuck. Did they actually get Johnny Youngblock? No, I don't think so. I think it's Zuko that's like the more local nigga. Voice actor nigga. Damn. Really? That's crazy. Why would he do that?
change.
The face grab.
What a baby! Little demon energy got you scared?
Yeah, that's not Johnny. Are they in the Don Guy realm?
Two at once? Damn, why didn't I think of that?
That is some shit Yusuke would say.
Give in to me, Yusuke. Let's devour him together.
Hell no! This is my fight, jackass! You just hold me back!
Yeah. Dragging him is crazy.
Yeesh, rude awakening. This one's a piece of work. Need a hand, partner?
Let's do it. Like old times.
Hollow Knight. Oh, Bond guy. With the horn. Will we go to Mugetsu after this?
I can go even faster if you'd like.
Hell yeah! Bring it on, asshole!
Yo. And I like this. It's kind of a fusion of like pixel art and 3D model. It's like 3D model with a pixel art skin. Okay. Damn.
Break.
See you on the other side.
Oh, that's it. No Mugetsu.
Think the afterlife offers frequent flyer miles?
There's a lot to cover here.
Hey,
Let's
listen.
break this
I
down
knew
into
it.
four
Hey,
chapters,
I knew it.
starting with
It's
their
fine.
abilities.
It's okay.
Yusuke could see Ichigo no problem, and resist auras like Taguro's that are similar to Reiatsu. So Ichigo couldn't cheese a win right away.
Otherwise, Yusuke was outmatched. Sure, the Spirit Gun could potentially match the Getsuga Tensho, and he had stat-boosting forms like the Mizoku. Ichigo, however, had more...
Yo,
better healing factor,
what a
better speed,
fight.
and
That was
more
actually pretty
combat
cool.
training.
And all those swords, he just had way more abilities to play with.
Likewise, speed was a fairly easy call. Yusuke could react to lightning early on, and obviously got much faster over time. Looking at this blast from his clash with Yomi, it erupted upwards at 57% the speed of light.
But Ichigo was faster than light from the start, and he's gotten faster too. He couldn't even see Byakuya at first, but blitzed him in the rematch. Plus, he's got tons of training and power-ups since then.
The Soul King Shockwave, for example, expanded across the realms at thousands of times light speed, and Ichigo reacted to attacks from Soul King Yuhabak that utilized the same power. So, Ichigo takes speed. But Yusuke's fought plenty of foes faster and more varied than him, so it's extremely important to examine their tactics and ability to adapt mid-fight.
This
Okay.
is kind of both their things. Ichigo has styled on guys with centuries of training and has over a decade of experience as a Shinigami. He's pretty good at figuring out new weapons and styles.
Meanwhile, Yusuke was flexible and quick to adapt, mixing cleverness with exceptional hand-to-hand. He's good enough to match Kabano, who mastered every martial art. Ichigo's decent at hand-to-hand, but it's not his go-to in the same way.
So both had their strong suits, with advantages on each side. It's fair to call this one a draw.
Leaving only the biggest
Knew
winning
it.
factor, which could have superseded all other advantages. Power.
Between Sensei, Genkai, and Endo, Yusuke could definitely control the planet. Examining his sky-splitting clash with Yomi and measuring its scale, that's about 4 quadrillion megatons of TNT, which is crazy.
Similarly, mid-series Ichigo could shake Hueco tear through hell, and block attacks that could destroy the Soul Society. But at his peak, he beat Yuhabak, who could destroy several realms, which is far more impressive than just one.
To be fair, Yusuke also beat Yakumo, who could threaten 2 realms at the same time, pretty close to Yuhabak's threatening 3.
And Yusuke far surpassed Yakumo afterward. The gap between him and Sensui alone was 10 nines. So there could be an argument for Yusuke's power surpassing Ichigo if 3 realms was truly Ichigo's limit.
Fortunately for Ichigo, it's not. Yuhabak was also going to destroy the Garganta, which has at least 29 pocket dimensions inside it.
Each containing at least a planet and star, much larger than Yusuke's planet-sized world. Plus, Ichigo matched Yuhabak in True Shikai, without his additional boost from Half Hollow and True Bankai.
As always with Death Battle, there's arguments either way. But the way we see it, even being generous with Yusuke's power and conservative with Ichigo's, the gap was just too big, giving Ichigo the final edge. Sorry if things got messy, but that's just how Ichigo's.
The winner is Ichigo Kurosaki.
Next time on Death Battle.
Who's next? Oh shit!
Subscribe and join us.
Metal Sonic and Cell. Okay, wait, hey, go on. We're there for that one too, chat. We're there for that one too. Fuck it, yeah. They're starting off 2026 strong. 2 death battles in a row that I can fully get behind either side. I'm not. Now, granted, I'm not as knowledgeable about like Metal Sonic specifically as I am like Cell or Ichigo or Yusuke, for example, or whatever. But that's still hype nonetheless. We're there, chat. We're there. In like 4 fucking months, whenever it drops. But that was a good fight. I kind of knew Ichigo was gonna win going into that, but it's okay. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Bleach is better than JJ. Ooh. 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 Would I need to start from the beginning or can I just jump in? Well, with most series, it is kind of beneficial to start from the beginning, you know? I'll spoil once you the anime is finished, you'll see. Wait. I finished the manga. So like I know. I finished the manga for both. The only reason I say ooh about that is because even though JJK is a bit more fast-paced, has a lot more hype and everything, excuse me, Bleach kind of has a bit more progression to it. You're with the characters a bit longer. You get to see a bit more. But both endings, man, both those endings, holy shit. That's why I say ooh, because I'm like, ooh, which ending is more tolerable? You know, plot hole century? For which one? Which ending are you talking about? JJK? You mean the UG shit, bruh? Don't give me that, bruh. This nigga about to make me do a whole... You know what? That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Doing a whole, like, recontextualizing the series type thing now that JJK is actually over. Because people do not, like... People fuck with Shinjuku Showdown, but people do not fuck with Shinjuku Showdown, man. It's so fucking divisive. You got niggas misinterpreting shit crazy. Different understandings of shit. Niggas still thinking Gojo is stronger than Sukuna. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? They showed the Americans and added nothing to it. My big question to you. Do you read Modulo?
But it wouldn't be possible without his shit.
Yeah? Okay. The thing with the Americans. Kenjaku, if I remember correctly, he entered the Americans into the Cullen Games for fodder. He had them, like, traverse the barriers and all that shit for fodder, to fodderize them for the merger. Kenjaku did not get to pull off the merger. If you know, you know. He did not get to pull it off. So, everyone thinks the Americans getting involved, plotline went nowhere. We see, not only in that same interaction, that they're talking about using Gojo as the big energy source. If they were to convert to using cursed energy as a fuel, as a source for energy, they talk about using Gojo as like this fucking super battery, basically. We know what happens to Gojo. They can't do that. So, not only that, but because of the end of the series, if you know, you know, curses and sorcerers over time, like we see in Modulo, have gotten weaker. Not only that, but that stuff is primarily, keyword primarily, in Japan. Not just Tokyo, but in Japan. Americans, America doesn't have any type of knowledge about cursed energy, not until Kenjaku doxed it. Africa is the only other place that's mentioned to have, like, sorcerers and cursed energy and stuff. But that's because of Miguel and Yuta. So, like, outside of that, I don't know. But we see in Modulo that, like, niggas basically left them to their own devices. Other countries didn't want to fuck with it. didn't want to fuck with cursed energy, cursed spirits, none of that shit. So they were like, yo, listen, Japan, y'all got that, bruh. If something happened, ties cut. Now, the lore on this little nigga, he's basically tied to Yusuke's life. So whenever Yusuke's on the brink of death, that little nigga will also basically be dying and shit. Their lives are linked. So he's trying to like save Yusuke right now, type shit. He's trying to get him some water.
The connection with your spirit beast is a full package deal, Yusuke. It is like your reflection. When you're happy, it will be happy. When you're in pain, it will suffer. And if you die, so will it.
Yeah, like he said.
It is you.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh, that's just perfect. I even get to let down my own inner self, too.
And the color palette swap?
He's in pain because I am. Because I couldn't hold my weight.
But then, bruh, he don't care, even if it hurts. Oh, man. Dude, fuck this test. We gotta go. Oh my god. Dude. Oh man. Dude, I fucking love you, Hakusho, bro. That's just so goated. That shit was so tough.